Just when they thought it couldn't get any harder, the 5 finalists must face a new hurdle, singing 2 songs. Who will belt out their best? I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. Who will come up short?
By that time, I was ready to go home.
And what happens when a fan favorite ends up in the bottom 2? This is American Idol Rewind.
But more importantly, these are the people who are doing all the singing tonight. On your feet, here we go. It's the American Idol finalists, Kimberley Locke. There's Kimberley. Joshua Grayson. Tranice. Clay Aiken. And Ruben Studdard. What's up, A-Team? Good to see you tonight. You guys have...
Earlier this week, Neil got together with the contestants around the piano.
Neil Sedaka's had a career for 40 years, and, you know, any one of us would love to say that we've had a career even half that long, so that's just impressive.
I love Neil Sedaka's music, and it's his lyrics that touch me the most.
I'm very excited, and I am flattered that these wonderful, young, talented people are singing Neil Sedaka songs. They're all marvelous.
And we are so flattered to have Neil Sedaka as tonight's guest judge.
All right, ready for another one? Now bringing the first round to a close. The Foundations did it first, but tonight, with Build Me Up Buttercup, it's Clay Aiken.
Why do you build me up, buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and then worst of all, you never call, baby, when you say you will, but I love you still. I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, oh, buttercup, don't break my heart. I'll be over at 10, you told me time and again, but you're late. I wait around and then I head for the door. I can't take anymore. It's not you. You let me down again. Baby, baby, try to find a little time and I'll make you mine. I'll be home. I'll be beside the phone waiting for you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Why do you build me up, buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around? I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, oh, buttercup, don't break my heart.
Yo, Clay. Yo, man, you know what? You know what I'm impressed by? Tonight, you tried to change the thing up a little bit. We've been saying, you know, it sounds the same every week, whatever. Dude, you did a great job, man. I was entertained.
Clay, you sing like Andre Agassi plays tennis. Perfection, perfection. And I would kill to write and produce your first CD.
Wow. Ooh, that's good.
Okay, Clay, I feel like I want to get up and give you a hug. I really do. I'm so proud of you. I really am. You know why? Because when I critiqued you before, it wasn't about dance steps. It was about your spirit dancing, and you did. Good for you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Carl, why do you think that's a good thing for you to give somebody a hug? I was horrified. I agree with most of what everyone said. I think you've made the effort. You came out to entertain. I just never known what that song's about. Build Me Up Buttercup. I mean, what's it mean?
It's a British song. I don't know.
I know. It's a British song. What's it mean?
Good answer, Clay. Yeah.
It was really kind of amazing to have Mr. Sedaka, you know, be very complimentary like that. I think what was probably the coolest for me was that he was somebody who my mom grew up listening to and who my mom was always a really big fan of. And so to be complimented like that with her in the audience and her idol there actually saying something nice to me was really kind of cool. a lonely man who would command the hand he's playing. And solitaire's the only game in town. And every road that takes her takes him down. And by himself it's easy to pretend he'll never love again. And keeping to himself he plays the game. Without her love, it always ends the same. While life goes on around him everywhere, he's playing solitaire.
Clay, you know what, dog? I'm loving this part of this competition because with you and Ruben and Kimberley Locke coming up and Trinice and everybody trying to win this, dude, you did your thing, man, tonight.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
so impressed, dog.
Bravo, Clay. I have lost my song forever to you. It will always be a Clay Aiken song.
Thank you.
One of the most brilliant songs written, Neil. Absolutely. Clay, it's one of your most vulnerable performances ever. You didn't give any like staged look. You just were, and I think that you've broken out of what other judges have critiqued you as being better suited for Broadway, and you are now the pop singer, and you just are.
I have to congratulate you, Neil, on that song because that is a 10, that song. I mean, it's just superb. And Clay, I want to say something to you. I think you're one of the few people I've met throughout all of these competitions who can take criticism like a grown-up. Learn, you've definitely got better. You've lost some of these facial things, which I think was distracting. And you just did a really grown-up, fantastic performance. Congratulations. Yeah. Fantastic.
For me, Solitaire, again, an easy pick because it was so different from anything else that was being done on that show that night. And I specifically remember going up to Nigel Lithgow, the executive producer, and saying, I know I probably shouldn't ask for this. I know I'm probably not allowed to, but I'd love it if you didn't do any lights at all and if everything was completely dark, because I want this song to be really powerful and people to listen to the lyrics and understand solitaire and being alone. And I was really nervous going up to him and asking him if it was okay. But he said, you know what, since it was your idea and we didn't have anything to do with it, this is something you want, we'll do it. And I think it really worked kind of well because it made the song all of the more haunting to have everything on stage completely black and to have that backlight, although the light looked like it was coming out of my crotch, but that's a whole nother story. With the eyes of the country analyzing their every move, the 5 remaining Idol hopefuls carried a burden only victory could satisfy. The fear of failing their friends and family, as well as their fans, caused the contestants to break down.
The top 5.
Let's get to the results. Here we go, gang. I'm going to pull down the bottom 2, okay? The bottom 2 from last night's votes. Let's start with Kimberley Locke. Kimberly, you sang I Heard It Through the Grapevine and Where the Boys Are. America voted. And they are still in love with you. You are safe. Clay Aiken. Here we go, Clay. You sang Build Me Up Buttercup and Solitaire. America voted in the millions, as you know. And Clay Aiken, you are safe. Trinice, you sang Proud Mary and Love Will Keep Us Together.
Those 2 performances by Trinice, the night that she ended up getting cut, probably my 2 favorite performances of almost anything that's ever been on that show, ever. She tore them up. I don't understand why she got cut with them because she was phenomenal.